Hello and welcome to your extended reading for the New Beginnings. This is a new beginning for me and it's also going to be a new beginning for you. So I'll go ahead and get started. If you're finding this because you've watched the overall video, then some of the graphics here will be familiar to you. And let me fix this here. And behind me, I have a couple paintings that I did a long time ago, symbolizing left brain, right brain. And you know, this kind of like flip that happens in the body, how the right brain controls the left side and the right side and the left brain are connected, you know. So we have these interesting polarities that are a theme in my work and then a theme in my readings. So if this is resonating with you, we're going to dive in a little bit deeper with those in particular. Okay. So yeah, this is not scripted. I'm just going to go through and read the cards. But before we get too far into it, I do spend time at the beginning pulling cards for each sign, and I've kind of like printed them out here. And there's a map, which I'll put up here next to it. So I wanted to say that overall, because we all have every sign, these themes are important for the new beginning. So we have the Lover's card times 3 for the major arcana. And it was the only card that repeated 3 times, and it happens to be the major arcana. Sometimes the Lovers is considered choice, and because this reading is about choosing, you know, how you want to look at things and how our words and our thoughts matter, I think especially in this case for you as you are contemplating a new beginning, just think about how much that is emphasized for everyone throughout this reading as an influence in making new beginnings. We're choosing to make a new beginning. It happens not because we're expecting it to, because we take action in order for that to happen. We also have the Queen of Swords repeated twice, which is the element of air, and the Four of Wands repeated twice, the element of fire. And air and earth are heavily dominant. So this is just a little bit of overall energy before we get into your specific reading to orient us on the map. So there's a north, south, east, and west, and then also the elements, and then the 12 different zodiac signs, and your reading is going to be focusing on your particular zodiac sign. So let's get to it, okay? Hello Taurus, and welcome to your extended reading. I'm going to be pulling cards from the Pre-Raphaelite Tarot, and what's brought you to here today are the affirmations. I have resources and you are a fraud. So Taurus, the bull, also an earth sign, likes abundance, likes maybe is known as being a little bit stubborn. And are you deceiving people, or do you really have what you say you have? Let's see. I'm going to pull one card for the resources, one card for the idea of fraud, one card as a wild card, and then let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is, woo! I wonder if I'll take both of them. So the bottom of the deck is the Star, the major arcana, and the 6 of Coins, equal give and take. The card for your resources is the 8 of Wands. The card for fraudulent behavior is the Page of Swords. I believe. That's the Page of Swords. Or it could be the Page of Cups. She's holding a cup. And the overall is the Page of Wands. So 2 pages. So if you have them for the Wands and the cups, that's fire and water energy. Then you've got the Pentacles, that's your earth energy. The 8 of Wands, more fire energy. You had the Knight of Cups, so you have the Page and the Knight of Cups with your overall earth energies. The Queen of Swords, that's air, and then the 4 of Wands, more fire. It's a lot of cards. And then I'm bringing it back to the overall, which is you have the Lovers repeated over and over again, which is kind of like making choices. That's how I'm discerning it for everybody in general. So there's an issue of speed regarding your resources. So I'm thinking of this equal give and take card here. So it could be something like, you know, you get paid and then other people get paid. You have resources, but you're in the flow of resources. It's not like you have a stockpile necessarily, like some, you know, dragon sitting in some mythical story where you just can like continue to like dole out resources. No, you are in a flow of resources that's coming through you. So there's kind of like a speed that's an element to what it is. So you have it and then you don't have it and then you have it and then you don't have it. Sort of what's coming through. And in terms of the 2 pages, this is kind of like youthful energy. So the fraud is someone might feel like, so there might be like younger people in your environment, or even you, maybe you're doing something that's new. It's just general, so you kind of have to discern what's right for you. But basically there's like someone that might be feeling perhaps a bit unhappy with the situation, or not understanding the larger cycles or rhythms of things, you know, like, or having a lack of faith that this rhythm or this cycle will repeat because they haven't seen it before. And then you have the Star, which is hope and healing, as the second card on the bottom of the deck. So that is, you know, being able to be like a guiding light and inspiration for other people. So you have a knowingness and an experience. So your resources might be in this area of, you know, working at speed, being quick to respond to things, having a sense of what is equal give and take between, let's say, services for money or business related things, you know. So like with the 2 youthful energies, I'm getting a sense of like people might feel like they're not being people might feel like they can learn from you about what equal give and take is, and you can be kind of like a guiding light for others and showing them what would be appropriate. So yeah, I don't see any negative cards, and I feel like I've been saying, like, there's sort of like with the word fraud as being part of your overall thing, there's sort of like that era of someone who's maybe judging you, but actually the cards don't indicate anything like that at all. That it's just kind of like the extreme polarity of the card the original card. So it's sort of like in the air. But I think all the cards that you have are showing that you can really be inspiration in terms of this concept of charity and equal give and take, and understanding that you have resources and being able to distribute those quickly where they're in need, helping lots of people. So yeah, that's a great overall reading. I hope you'd enjoyed it. It was pretty straightforward. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. your comments could help somebody else who's struggling with some of these questions. And if it doesn't resonate with you, you can always go back to the main video and maybe try a different one. All right, I'll see you next month, hopefully. Have a great week.